What's up everybody? It's Danny again with Asher James Photography. I'm going to do this tutorial based off of the fact that on my first tutorial, I wanted to create a thumbnail. Just gonna screen record in Photoshop so you guys can see kind of what I'm doing to create this thumbnail. Take a sip of my coffee first. Gotta love coffee. The concept is, I took a picture of myself going like this, and I took a picture of me holding my coffee mug, and I'm just gonna have my coffee mug floating probably on both hands. The idea is I wanna cut it out of this picture to be able to manipulate in my final thumbnail picture. I'm gonna select the quick selection tool. It's called quick selection because Photoshop is gonna use its Photoshop brain, and it's going to assume what it is I'm trying to cut out. I'm gonna click it once, see what happens. Boom. It's already selected the white. It stopped with the other color of the brown because it wasn't sure if I wanted that or not. This is why it was important for me to hold the mug in front of the blue, because I knew that that contrast of color would make this easier. If it was up here in the cream colored wall, it might be harder for Photoshop to distinguish the difference and figure out what it is that I was trying to select. So now I want to select the rest of the coffee mug. I'm going to kind of click and drag just to kind of speed the process up a little bit. As you can see, I'm only wanting to select the coffee mug. All right, so now I'm going to come up here to select and mask. As you can see, it has only taken the part that we selected. I'm just gonna go to new layer on the output too, because I want to make this coffee mug its own layer so I can move it around. Hit OK. What I like to do is just take this file, drag it over here. Now what's behind it is the photo that I want to be my thumbnail. It's gonna be my final picture. So you go up here to the move tool. We are going to now select this coffee mug, and you're just gonna drag it off one image onto the other. So now I'm just dragging it to where I think it looks best. Obviously I'm going to where my eyes are looking. Now I don't like all this nitty-gritty stuff down here. Obviously it looks terrible. I have already gone through and I have used this eraser tool to erase these things. I'm gonna show you this right now just so you can understand what I did. I took the eraser and I started erasing things that didn't seem like it fit. This is my floating mug. I have two hands though, so let's make two coffee mugs. You go over here to the layer. On a Mac, I'm hitting Control and then I'm clicking with the mouse. I can go over here to duplicate layer. Now I have two mugs. So let's just change it a little bit. I already made it bigger. Let's turn it. Okay. Now it looks like it's floating instead of just a coffee mug that was sitting on something raised up. Get it tilting a little bit. Let's turn it upside down. Maybe I'm looking into the coffee mug. That's cool. That's a better selling point. All right, well, I hope that this tutorial was helpful and you now understand a way for you to select an image in Photoshop, cut it out, make it its own layer, and now you can move it around on that picture, or you can put it and drag it onto another picture. You can duplicate it, you can spin it around, make as many different copies of it as you want. Enjoy. Mwah.